Hey, let's get out to Atlanta City Hall right now. We're following a story out of there today. The zoning committee is meeting today. They're discussing a proposed ordinance on the agenda today that would allow an exception for a data center in Adair Park. Rarione Maniece, live outside Atlanta City Park. Hey, Ariana, 2 days in a row to have you on the show. Great to see you. You know, some Atlanta neighbors, they're raising concerns about these data centers because they thought this was settled like a year ago, right?
Yeah, that's right. And that's because Atlanta City Council, back in 2024, they passed an ordinance that will ban data centers from high-capacity transit areas like the Atlanta Beltline, like the West End MARTA station. And then they tried to reintroduce that legislation at the end of 2024, making that exception for Adair Park, but that was tabled. And it was because of residents voicing concerns about what a data center can do to their community. And we're seeing this once again. And neighbors that we spoke to, they believe that this area where this facility could be built could be used for other things like retail space. So we'll be watching to see how this discussion plays out today. Once again, it is only a discussion. It is not a vote, Dan.
Yeah, you know, yesterday you were in DeKalb County talking about the meeting they had there. There was discussion about data centers, a lot of public comment. It just seems like this is an issue that's not going away anytime soon.
Yeah, and that's because Atlanta has become what is now being called a hotspot for data centers. As we were talking about yesterday, there was a vote that was going to happen with the DeKalb County Board of Commissioners on placing regulations for data centers, but they decide to table that ordinance, and they're going to push that to May 12th. May 12th because that's once the General Assembly will officially be over, and they want to see if state lawmakers pass any pieces of legislations around data centers. Now, state lawmakers, we know during the General Assembly session, they are considering legislation that will put a one-year moratorium on data centers. So they really want to see out how this plays on the state level before any localities make any official decisions or regulations surrounding data centers, Dan.
All right, Ariana, thanks. And, of course, State Capitol right across the street from where you stand right now. So a lot of decisions being made along Trinity Avenue on either side of your camera shot this morning when it comes to data centers. Thanks for that report, Ariana.